We finally found it.
Buonasera. Certo che è un bell'inizio con lui che dice sta frase.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it. The red is there too. So this is a real one? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Io andremo in quella più piccola perché quella grande mi
Of
sa
course,
tanto di
we just
introllata.
assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people.
Hello.
The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9, or 2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way.
Io ora me l'immagino lui con la calcolatrice mentre sta pensando a scriversi ste cose.
If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door, but anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was. There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose.
Beh, non vi dovete uccidere l'un l'altro perché non l'avete fatto.
This Nonary
Ah, a parte per Snake, già.
We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4? Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, Seven, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all 7 of us...
Standing around here isn't going to accomplish anything, don't you agree? Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around. Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony.
Una specie di chiesa.
But what kind? Oh, a coffin. What on earth is a coffin doing in a place...
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing?
Right, okay. I'll be right there. Look, it's...
7 and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What? What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
Ok, ricordiamoci sta cosa delle 4 stanze.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
Siamo alla scelta, ok.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course, but
Obviously, we didn't find her. We figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover.
E look for
We
clue,
haven't
di
much
nuovo
time.
Scooby-Doo,
Let's
dai.
begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
There's no sign of her. All right. I'm thinking we should probably split. I'll head back to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Oh, sure, right.
Non è il momento? Non è il momento e basta?
Jumpy.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful, Connie.
E ancora non ho spiegato sto nickname.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
Stanno andando avanti da solo, penso. Ah, ok, va da solo. Ok, quindi questo è è il true ending, presumibilmente. Che mi pare servono delle cose, degli eventi. Quindi è andato da solo verso il bad ending. Ok, interessante come cosa. Sì, però lei è diventata un'aliena praticamente, altro che pallida. Mi ricordo l'immagine di questo finale, mi pare che era un'ascia forse? Ah, ed è la seconda volta che... Oh, Dio. Mio Dio, quanto lo odio. Comunque stavo dicendo, È la seconda volta che tolgono il braccialetto solo a lei. Chissà perché. Mamma mia. Madonna, e poi non si capisce un cazzo. Qualcuno che riesce a fare la radice quadrata di 9 solo con l'8. Non penso sia possibile se non col nono uomo. Mi pare. Ecco. Ah, ho capito chi è. Ho capito che può uscire da solo. Con l'8. Ace. Vabbè, però comunque dipende. Allora a sto punto si deve comunque andare a fare un 18. Ah, sta prendendo forse anche il suo. Ok, no, non sta prendendo il suo bracciale. Sembra però che Clover è scappata. Non penso sia stata lei. Cut and run. Achievement sbloccato. Ok. Ora di qua non ci possiamo tornare. Sti segni dopo li rivediamo. Ora andiamo alla porta numero 1.
One, two, three, four. All right.
Beh, ma facendo una... Quindi anche se prendo l'altro bad ending, cioè se non si può prendere? Cerca di spiegarmelo con meno spoiler possibile. Vabbè, ma noi cerchiamo di prenderlo. Se mi spieghi come si prende, lo prendo. Anche perché volevo prenderlo prima di finire il gioco. Proprio come penultimo finale. Però se mi dici che posso fare questo finale allora? Mentre tu cerchi di ricordartelo. Se no in caso cerca e dimmi qualcosa. Ok.
My choice is door 1. Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after
Ah,
you
strano.
found what doors we wanted.
Cioè nelle cose, nelle decisioni tra virgolette sbagliate ci chiede effettivamente se abbiamo barato. Ok.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure.
Invece quando
here.
abbiamo fatto quella lì normale non l'ha detto nulla.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready.
Questo già però l'abbiamo visto. Ah, non me lo fa saltare lo
I
stesso.
wanted door 6 on it.
Ah, perché dice door 6.
I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Very well. We've decided who will go through door 1. It will be Clover, Junpei, and myself. Our only problem is the 2 remaining teams.
June and I want door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people. Aw.
Fine. 7, we'll go through door 6.
Sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway. Besides, if we've got a younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age. Right, June?
Well, I
Sì, anch'io sarei molto perplesso da sto dialogo.
Pig. You just wait and see. Calling me old.
Povero.
This is why men
Sì,
are such a
porto numero
pain
1.
in the ass. They're about as subtle as a brick.
And they're at it again.
I'll see you later, June.
Jumpy.
Don't make that face. It'll be like what 7 said.
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9.
Ok.
We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
It'll be fine. I'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
Here's A deck. It was the door on the left, right?
That should be it, yes.
Then here we go. It's just as Santa and Lotus said, a numbered door.
There's the red. I'll go first. Now the 2 of you, if you would. Now. Are you ready? Shall I pull it?
Yeah, anytime.
Very well then. 3, 2, 1.
And it's open! Move it!
Quanto cacci questa canzone?
Where? There it is! Over there!
In caso sei in una zona particolare faccio prima il finale di questa cosa. Anzi no, tecnicamente forse è meglio prendere quello se è un pochettino prima. Faccio quello lì missabile.
Yes, it did. Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
I agree.
Now then. There's another door. Let's try opening it. So, this is the wheelhouse? Ace, you investigate the wheelhouse next door.
Very well.
Quindi tecnicamente dovremmo riuscire a vedere fuori tecnicamente se siamo qui. Sì, in caso me lo puoi iniziare a
Clover,
spiegare.
you're in charge of this room. Say something.
Okay, I will.
All right then, let's get started.
Ok. Ok. Ora. Porta 4, qual era la porta 4? 3, 7. Questo? No, porta 2. Porta 6. Porta 1. La porta 4 dove era? Aspetta, forse qua. Porta 4. Che devo fare? Stanza dove devo parlare con Santa. Forse questo era? Ah, ok, questo. Cos'era? Picture of a Dog, forse? Dove parlavano. Ma però che puoi selezionare proprio il punto.
What's the deal with this?
Maybe no. See, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the.
No, mi pare che l'oggetto se dici per quando dava l'oggetto era alla fine.
Oh, I see it. I guess you've got a point.
How did you know? You're right. I didn't think you would have been able to guess that.
So now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see.
A TV show from Great Britain did an
No, ok, non era questo. No, ho ricominciato quello.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
Dobbiamo risentirci il dialogo.
Hey, Junpei, you got him?
Ok, qua è.
A bookmark? What is this for?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Vabbè, l'ho solto finché non c'è qualcosa di nuovo. Ah, è quello che avevamo fatto. Forse questo? Ok.
You mean like the stock market?
Nah, that's not what I mean. Why the hell would you think that? I mean, yeah, I do stocks too.
You? A stockbroker?
Yeah, got a problem with that?
No, you don't look like the
Man, that stuff's just like gambling. All you gotta do is bet on the winning. Nothing that hard about it.
You sure sound pretty. So, are you betting?
Of course I... You remember a couple years back when the stock for Cradle Pharmaceuticals shot through the roof? Stacked a few bills over that, if I do say so myself.
Hey, how long are you gonna stand around wasting time? Stop screwing around.
The lady has spoken. We better get back to work before we really piss her off. I don't want her beating me up.
Hey, wait! Okay, I'll get back to work.
Ok, quindi dici di andare qua. Ora, dove? Ah, il Raster Knife era la prima cosa da trovare. Bene.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah,
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Qua una, la seconda, ok. Poi era quello che avevamo già fatto. Poi una qualsiasi fammi selezionare la seconda che ti giuro la faccio stare male a lei. Ok.
what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh.
Non è successo niente. Forse devo cliccare la prima. Operating room dopo la porta 7. Ok. Ho sbagliato, non dovevo cliccare. Ok. Before the door, ok.
Hey, hold on.
Ok.
Oh, it's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is.
E qua era la scelta legata al segnalibro. Sicuro che non è questa? Perché quella scelta non c'era prima, perché erano tutte e due... Tutte e due... Devi parlare con Seven. Com'è possibile? Erano tutte... Aspetta un attimo.
A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm. Listen to me.
Stasera
No
cosa
matter
abbiamo?
what happens, you can never... You
Le
have to...
lenticchie abbiamo stasera.
If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh, I guess it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the 4-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
Promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you.
Of course you can.
Okay then. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Oh, però qua sta dando delle informazioni.
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah. This ship, it was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing, communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right? But
Ormai non posso
is he
tornare
really
indietro.
John?
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks or the ship of Theseus? You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No.
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks works. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite sock. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Well, I'd pitch it, I guess.
But it's your favorite pair of socks.
Come on, who loves their socks that much?
It doesn't matter. Just suppose you do love them that much.
Well, I guess then I'd patch it.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch.
What if another hole opened up?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new until eventually the original cloth of the sock is totally gone. Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the locked socks thing?
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it. The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
Quella che guida Teseo. Non c'è... non è che è una barca solo perché si chiama la barca di Teseo. Se viene guidata da un altro, cioè, viene chiamata sempre la barca di Teseo.
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
John's head and heart are
Si
both
sta
his.
drogando, sta signorina.
But apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born. Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once. Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected, through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Quindi in questo finale si muore perché gli ci esplode la testa di tutte le robe che sta dicendo lei.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long?
Non
How
mi
long are you gonna
ricordo.
make me wait?
Può essere.
We don't have time to screw around. Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, it wasn't. We were just
Just
playing with the mannequin.
Huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
You're a dick. Alright, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, all right?
Fine then. Alright.
Hey, man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know?
Devo parlare con
molecules
Seven,
were
no?
communicating with
Ah,
one
questo è
another,
nuovo,
transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive.
mi pare. Ah sì, è
This
nuovo.
phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it, but how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What? The freezer?
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
That sounds familiar?
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you?
Questa?
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice. It's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Come on, the woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right? It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies. There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank. One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood. No nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight. The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up. They had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so unmade. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman. Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible, but there was one body that didn't thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin.
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually. But weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. And it was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice. Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you can find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat?
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
All right, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain. You've heard that name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship?
Sì.
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912, and 4 years later in 1916 he bought the Gigantic, and he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
However...
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey! What are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here!
Okay, we're coming.
Get over here.
Jeez!
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice. Huh.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was froze, the story says. that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess, Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice 9? No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Ok, adesso devo ritornare di nuovo before the door. Sempre di qua. Ok, ciao Nitro. Ok. Poi saltiamo tutti
Here's
gli
a
ordini. Questa stanza mi fa paura, davvero. Ok. Full sud, half ovest, sud-ovest slow, full nord-ovest, half est, poi dead nord e si ferma verso l'Inghilterra. Mi sa che queste due cose sono nord-est, forse da qua e poi nord. Dovrebbe essere questo, mi pare. Vediamo. Dopo aver lasciato il porto, siamo andati a sud e ad ovest, quindi sud, no, sud e poi ovest. Siamo andati a sud-ovest per girare intorno al continente e poi abbiamo proceduto a nord-ovest. Ah, e praticamente penso sia quella lì. L'ho messo qua sotto tecnicamente. Sud, ovest, sud e ovest, ok. Sud-ovest, poi nord-ovest, est e sud, e c'è il nord di nuovo.
Oh, pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
Hey, man. What are you doing over in this room?
Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on the two of you. Is there a problem?
Well, not a problem, but... That's a lie. I wanted to get rid of Ace. I
Perché?
sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning for a reason. I wanted to talk to Clover alone. There's something I want to ask her, and I don't want anyone to overhear us. I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around. I'm a little desperate to send him back, quick. He has to leave.
Oh, I apologize for the intrusion. Well, best of luck.
Ok, la pacca sulla spalla.
What was that about? Why are you looking at me like...
Oh, no, it's not like that.
What's it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of that story. I didn't get a chance to ask you about it until now.
What story?
About the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right? I keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother? I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're gonna pay for it. I promise. So Junpei, who do you think did it?
Well, if what Seven said was right, then there would have to be at least 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open the numbered doors.
You're right. So what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with Snake? Well, really, who and who, or who and who?
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Well, technically it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Why?
I'll tell you, why don't we just assume it was only 2 other people for now?
Okay, got it. Let's do that then.
Then who do you think it could be?
Would it be Santa and 7? The digital route for Snake, Santa, and 7 is 3. Wait, hold on. Are Santa and 7 the killers?
What's wrong?
Well, I thought about it.
That's what I thought. Santa and 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
L'ho preso giusto oppure l'ho sparato a caso? Cioè, potevano essere tutti quanti.
Hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little too early to be jumping to conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother. There might be other possibilities.
Well, what other possible... Are you saying you think that it was 3 or 4 people? I really don't think that's likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Yeah. What's this?
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
Oh, I see.
Junpei,
Yeah?
I can trust you.
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah,
So then I should get rid of B, D, G, and H.
of course. Just cross them out. And you should take off yours too. The ones with 4.
So, what does that...
A and E. Wait, it can't be A.
Why?
Because June's in that one. There's no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I'd bet my life on it.
Okay then. I can cross off A too, right?
Questa frase se la butta tanto addosso.
Yeah,
Well, what have we got left?
E.
Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you, and June would be working together.
Do you think that's likely? If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us.
Well, you do have a point.
And besides, if Ace and Seven are working together, they could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them. But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. If they were killers, why wouldn't they?
Oh, I see. Anyway, I understand that. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah,
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and Seven.
that's how it looks.
But why would they do it?
Their motive.
Have I interrupted?
What is it?
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for...
Go ahead.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
There was something I wanted to check.
Yeah?
If you'll excuse me.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm just checking.
No, stop.
Che ci stava toccando.
Just as I thought. What exactly are these pieces of paper hiding in your pocket?
Ah, ok.
You switched them, didn't you, when we voted? Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Then, why did you...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
Madonna quanto mi dà fastidio sto rumore. Come cosa, come diciamo parlata. Oh, lo devo usare come bussola, vero?
Ok, sud velocità al massimo tecnicamente dovrebbe essere, però come la aumentiamo la velocità se non abbiamo il qualcosa per farla funzionare? Sud, poi ovest. Me lo devo ricordare, aspetta, me lo devo ok, sud, ovest, sud-ovest, nord-ovest, est-nord. Allora, sud, ovest, sud. No! Ah, non va su sud-est? Ah, no, ok. Ok. Questi non mi interessa al momento. Ok. Me lo devo ricordare di più. Sud, ovest, sud-ovest, nord-ovest, est-nord. Sud, ovest, sud-ovest, nord-ovest, est, nord. Oh, full. Non me lo devo ricordare questo. Full, half, slow, full, half, dead, stop. Full, half, slow, full, half, dead, stop. Allora, full, half. Allora, avevamo detto che era sud, ovest,
no, sud-ovest. Quindi il full è il quarto. Slow, full. Poi c'era est che era slow di nuovo, mi pare. The slow e slow, forse? No? Allora, full, half, slow, questo era giusto. Full, half, ok, ci siamo persi l'half, mi pare. E poi stop dopo il dead. Full, half, slow, full, half di nuovo era. Half, dead e stop. Ah. Oh no, di nuovo. Ok, questo sì, effettivamente mi piace come stile di enigmi. Solo che i posti non li so. Lo posso muovere, però come lo muovo? Forse facendo così? No. Ok. Mrs. Felicità. Quindi presumibilmente lei e Seven non erano fratelli, ma, ma erano forse due orfani che erano stati rapiti e diciamo che sono poi rimasti insieme,
It's
forse.
far too narrow to be called one. This seems to be the only route.
Yeah, let's go. Wow.
Un'altra stanza subito
These
dopo.
machines are weird. I've never seen any of them before. Huh? Wait, this one is...
Ah, yes. A telegraph
Oh
key.
no, il morso non
These
lo
were
so
used to
io.
transmit Morse code a long time ago. This must be the communication office.
And that door?
Captain's quarters.
That's what it says.
Then, do you think...
Oddio, basta, zitto.
Well, we won't know if we don't.
Not again. Damn. No, we didn't check his pulse yet. Maybe he's still alive. No pulse.
Non credo.
Well, he's dead.
Ah, c'ha un bracciale però.
Damn. If only we knew how it happened. These wounds. I wonder what killed him. It must have been this.
Lascia, ok.
These clothes. A captain. Does that mean this guy was Zero? Bracelet Zero.
Junpei.
It may be wise to find a way out of here first.
Yeah, you're right.
Perché mai Zero dovrebbe avere un bracciale? Non abbiamo nessun codice ancora. Oh. Minchia, ce l'hanno proprio con sto decimale. No, non è l'esadecimale. Perché tecnicamente il 16 dovrebbe essere 10 se non mi sbaglio. È qualcos'altro. Sembra Morse forse.
Zero, huh? It's like he's making fun of us. What do you think?
Nothing.
What about him? Do you think that's really Zero?
There's no way that's him. Didn't I tell you already? Zero is one of us.
Yeah. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be Zero.
Huh?
Don't you get it? The letters that spell Zero on the TV screen, the captain's clothes he's got on, and of course, the bracelet with a zero on. It's too obvious. Look, this is Zero right here. This dead body is Zero. Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
No, that's not. I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder. I think this is a challenge. A challenge from the person who's really behind all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted us to think this corpse was Zero, they'd never have put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a Zero bracelet would be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, "I did it!" Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything Zero is supposed to be, just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was Zero and put the bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us.
Too bad, suckers. This isn't Zero. Where's the real me then? See if you can catch me.
It's the same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That's really twisted. But it almost seems kind of childish.
Per forza.
La pasta? La pasta non neanche? No? Allora ti faccio la pasta normale.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's like it's just a game to whoever this person is. That's what seems funny to me. Alright, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
And what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is.
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover. We gotta flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pocket? Okay, fine. Here we go. Huh? Hey.
Lastly, let us discuss
Oh,
how
no.
to remove one. You escape for two. More hotly, we can work.
Oh God, this man.
Huh?
No, it's just, I guess I didn't really think about it until... If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well, it's pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to...
Yeah. I guess you're right. Well, he looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen, though. I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like he was still alive. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kind of has it better, you know? Dying from a bomb going off inside of you, I mean, that's just... Some of Snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against a wall or something. There was a broken bone just sticking out of
Perché
his
lo
left
sta
arm.
continuando a dire?
What did you just say?
Oh man, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't...
Well, yeah, I did, but I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There's no way I was gonna see the detail. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me!
Lui non ha un braccio sinistro, è
Yeah,
robotico.
he did. It was pretty bad too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said...
Thank you.
Huh? What are you...
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Hey, what's...
Oh, questo è uno dei disegni migliori del gioco per adesso.
I'm sorry, it's just...
Why?
The body in the shower room. It isn't his. It isn't my brother.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be talking about this.
Ah, ma è Big Boss, ok.
But
Ah, ora capisco Snake.
he's still alive. I'm so happy. I'm so glad.
Huh?
Junpei, you were right.
Huh?
No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith.
E niente, allora a
and to
sto
have
punto è
love.
lui veramente il killer.
If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck.
Perché era l'unico che rimaneva da solo tra i tizi che che c'erano nella cosa, nella... esatto, sì, un pochettino a caso, però questa cosa adesso ci porta a pensare subito che Snake è il killer, perché comunque era l'unico rimasto nella cosa del sottomarino. Se è ancora vivo.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry. But because I had this 4-leaf clover, because of what you said to me.
Yeah.
Quindi nessuno di loro l'ha ucciso tecnicamente, potrebbe essere.
Oh, if you really want to thank somebody, you should be...
Santa?
Well, he was the one who gave me that thing. And the words for each leaf, I got that from him too.
Oh.
Huh?
ASMR, ragazza che cammina a sinistra e a destra.
Did Santa really tell you those?
Yeah, he did. Did I say something?
Oh no, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news.
You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about that are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago. With my brother and me.
Bello che serve vedere tutto per scoprire cose, mi piace un sacco come cosa.
But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group, so neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa. Okay, time out. Let's just calm down for a second. Start from the top. Don't start with the end and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1 and then move to 2 and 3 and 4 and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with this experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
Do you know about morphogenetic fields?
Morphogenetic fields.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic
I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that's not really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So they were testing telepathy on this ship?
Quindi tecnicamente domenica lo dovremmo finire, vero? Aspetta un attimo.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, what exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What?
The Nonary game. 9 people were put on this boat, and 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Look, I'm sorry, but I don't get it. What do the Nonary game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem, and then the answer just kind of pops in your head? That's an epiphany. And what you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to that equation, then it gets easier to transmit that information
Che sono
over
tutti
telepathy.
geni sto posto.
So you're saying the Nonary game was supposed to introduce that element of danger?
Yeah, but it couldn't be just any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. She was on the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I never met her. I did hear her name. Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I
Qual
seem
era
to
il
have
suono?
disturbed you.
Non fate le cose alla Nomura.
Ace!
You two must have strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm having a little trouble and I could really
Cosa
use
abbiamo
your
fatto oggi?
assistance.
Allora, stiamo facendo... Allora, abbiamo finito la route che porta verso il finale vero, che come avevo presupposto era questo qui. Infatti io volevo andare qui all'inizio e abbiamo preso il finale del coltello. Ora stiamo facendo il finale dell'ascia, penso, perché abbiamo rifatto ora tutto qua, tutta la storia di Clover e diciamo della bara.
Come on, it'll only take a moment.
Ma il finale skippabile... Ops, ho sbagliato tasto. Il finale skippabile è diverso da questi due. Cioè, è un terzo tra questi due? E allora non era skippabile, visto che comunque sta là. Ah, ok, può essere che fa come questo qui e ti faceva andare da un altro lato. Ok, ho capito, ho capito. Che tipo andava direttamente in questa zona qua.
Huh? Hey, wait! Junpei, what are you doing in there? Hurry up!
Ah no, tecnicamente, effettivamente, questo è subito un finale, dovrebbe essere. Perché non ha neanche... C'è la novel e poi va direttamente al finale, forse? No, abbiamo finito? Ah, ok, era ricominciato di nuovo, ok. Oh, no. Oddio, il bidimensionale. C'era però questo coso qui. No, ok. Come there's nothing on the monitor. C'è scritto qualcosa che... Quindi tecnicamente dovremmo avere già le cose per iniziare a risolvere l'enigma. Dove potrei doverlo mettere? Ah, forse nella porta? Non credo valga come... No. Ok, non è questo. Però effettivamente come possiamo usarlo? Oh, ok, ok, forse so. Oh no, io non lo so questo. Non mi potete dire il Morse code? Ok, comunque clicca, clicca, clicca. Vuoto, vuoto. Clicca, 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 clicca. Vuoto, clicca, 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 vuoto, 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 clicca, clicca. Queste cose ce n'è un sacco Sì, a me non me l'ha segnato, dai. Se non me lo tenevano ed era... No, l'ultimo perché me l'ha dato in... Se era memoria era da stronzi. Dai, sembrava ancora
Looks like
peggio.
there's something on the cover.
All ice.
ALLIC. All ice. Alice. Does this mean... What the hell is this?
They are hieroglyphs, a form of writing used in ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt?
That's right.
Can you...
Of course, I can't. What would make you think I could?
What the hell? Whoa, the whole thing's like that. Huh? What's this?
Oh, Uranus. That's the Uranus symbol.
Interessante il fatto che abbiamo preso questa carta qui, che tecnicamente stiamo per finire in un dead end.
Something's written on the bottom. Bottom deck library. This must be the key to the library.
So it would seem.
Bottom deck library. Oh. 7 said something like...
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic.
Could beneath the navel mean the bottom deck? And the forest of knowledge is the library? Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library?
What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yeah. I just remembered something.
Is that so? What about?
Well, don't laugh.
The Egyptian priestess, an Ice 9. Interesting.
And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster? They called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice. And she was purchased by an English
nome di
millionaire
merda,
who
All
called
Ice.
himself Lord Gordain. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice.
And you think that he hid her in a small room, beyond the library on the bottom deck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is just a theory.
Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS?
Cass?
It stands for Cells Alive System. It is an advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystal. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water within its cells expands as it crystallizes, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works differently.
No, Gian, no.
The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then frozen instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food, as an alternative to the normal freezing process. Now, however, there are rumors that it can be used for other...
What do you mean, other things?
Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel.
Space travel? Are you serious?
Surely you've heard of suspended animation. Cryogenic freezing? It's a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films.
Sì, ma Sofia ride sempre alle stronzate che dici.
People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space.
Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that CAS thing?
Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and casts were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously.
No, Sofia, no.
You think she could be alive?
Well, I can't say for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? If she were put somewhere where she could reach that temperature...
That's nuts. Are you really saying she could have defrosted and started walking about?
You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable, but if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor.
You mean the guy dressed like a captain?
Yes. He was dead when we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't have been one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. That door that requires the Earth key prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was it that opened that door?
Santa and Lotus.
Right. Clearly, the two of them could not have opened door 1, or any other door for that matter. Who else then could have done so?
Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the Earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, Seven, and Clover. While we'd gone into the shower room, Ace, Seven, and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those 3 to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to... No, still won't work. We were only gone 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy in there, and run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if his killer was someone who had been in the ship
Sempre
for
se
some time?
qualcuno non ha un passepartout.
A person like that would know the ship well. They would know the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The numbered door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters.
Then you're saying the killer was Alan?
Well, this is all only one possible theory.
All ice. Alice, is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this card will give me access to the Forest of Knowledge and the big mystery. What could be there beyond the Forest of Knowledge? Anyway, whatever. It's gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later.
No. Il fatto che abbiamo questo mi fa pensare che sono questi i numeri. Però non saprei. Qua sono 8 digite, però no. Se prendere le lettere e cambiarle in numeri è un casino perché io non me le ricordo. Ok. Ok, l'alfabeto è formato da 26 lettere, mi pare. Quindi il secondo è 05. Lo dovrei scrivere da qualche parte, aspetta un attimo. Così non calcolatrice. Ok. 05. Esadecimale di nuovo? Non è possibile perché dopo la F non ricominciava dal 10. Perché dovrebbe essere esadecimale? E come? Scusami un attimo.
Di musica che fanno...
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Quindi mancano 4 lettere. Ok, il primo è 35, dovrebbe essere 34, 35. 14. 27. E 24. Comunque è tutto strano sta cosa dell'esadecimale. Prima ce lo dicono in un modo e adesso è tutt'altro modo. Cioè, come funziona? Prima il 16 era 10.
All right, let's go. That's the next door. Wait, a piece of paper. This is... Map of the ship's interior for A-Deck.
Non che ci serva chissà cosa.
What's wrong?
I found a map for this floor.
I see.
Wow. E loro ci hanno detto che era l'esadecimale però. Ok.
Well, that was anticlimactic. I should keep this, though. Hey, where's Clover? Damn it, what the hell is she... Clover!
Huh?
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? What the hell is that?
What?
You've got something in your pocket. What is it?
Oh, this? A note.
A note?
Yeah. I found it in the pocket of the guy with the captain's cloak. It said something about the darkness of the sinister hand or something.
What the hell? Let me see it.
No, not right.
Hey, Junpei, Clover! What are you
Mica Ace, stai rompendo il cazzo. Mica 2 volte su 2 che sta succedendo qualcosa di importante e ti intrometti.
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later, all right? Come on, we gotta hurry.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like just a note. Jeez, what are you thinking? For crying out loud.
Ah, che ingulata.
Stairs. So this is where, just like it says on the map.
Ok, siamo qui.
Ace, did he head down? Oh, there he is.
Look, the 4 others are there.
Really?
Let's join them. Jumpy, Clover,
What's up?
we found it.
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last door. We found door 9.
What?
Come on! Just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Jumpy, we finally made it.
Yeah, it's finally time. We've reached the end. But something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind. 2 people. Is there a way?
7 manca. Cioè, Snake.
4:30. We've only got 90 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei! June! What the hell are you two doing?
Let's go,
Li
Jumpy.
confonderò sempre.
Yeah.
Lo inizio a chiamare Big Boss e mi verrebbe meglio anche.
I know I told you I'd explain it earlier, but honestly, there ain't much to explain. After we split up from you guys, the 4 of us got into the elevator on the left, and it took us to the other side of the grate. After that, we headed down another hallway. It took us toward the bow, and eventually to the number 6 that you 2 found earlier. We opened it and kept going. There was another locked door behind it, like usual. But this time we had to complete 2 different areas before we could unlock it. Once we were through that door,
Tranquillo, ci sono passato io prima.
there was another hallway that went the other direction, toward the stern.
So, on your way, you found the elevator.
That's right.
So, in other words, you kinda did a lap. You came from that side to this side.
Yeah,
So, where's the number 9 door?
over here. Follow me.
By the way, you know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
Huh?
That all 7 of us are going to door 9.
What?
You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus. What's their digital route?
9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going if they'd wanted.
But they didn't.
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can't leave June and the others behind. That's why we went looking for you guys.
And then you got on the elevator and went back to the central staircase.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me. We were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
Is that so?
We're here.
So,
Yeah.
there's no other place for us to go.
Ancora qui, ok.
Nope. Just look around. There's a big old iron wall at the end of the hallway. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked by metal grates.
I see.
All right, let's get moving.
Oh. No. The 9 door. We're finally here. No doubt about it. This is door 9. Oh, finally! This is the...
Junpei, look behind.
Behind? What? Why? A door and another... There's another one? Hey, what the hell? What the hell is going on here? There's a red there too. That means... And of course it won't open. Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
I don't know about that. It seems unlikely.
C'è sempre il mouse quando sfonderei.
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms where we just had to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct to solve the puzzle. Do you really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to...
Oh, era casualissimo. Io non è che sapevo che spuntava lei là.
Then you're saying
Era
there's some
fermo il
sort of
mouse.
hint in this room.
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere in here. I searched it very well when I was in here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
Well then, that means
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9.
It is hidden, but an exit. Seek a way out. Seek.
Se abbiamo già detto
So there
prima.
are 2 number 9 doors. If we split it up, right?
That's not gonna work. You've got a notebook and a pen, right?
Yeah.
Lei è un genio. Si è dimostrato un genio in
Look at this.
questa parte qua.
You get it? The numbers on the... There's only 8 possibilities if we split up into 2 groups of 3 or 4 people. So...
If 3 people go through the door, then 4 are left behind. If 4 go through, then 3 are left behind.
yeah. No way.
Come to think of it. What is this room? It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony, but what
Spero che
kind?
non li faccia saltare sti dialoghi.
Is that an altar? A coffin? No, it couldn't possibly.
Okay, I give up. I figured if we sat around here long enough, someone would volunteer. I guess nobody's got the guts to do it.
What are you talking about?
What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Fine. Let me... Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong. Screw it! Let me just write it. If you're trying to leave with a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover's right. But there's another way. Only one combination, though. If you split us up into groups of 3, 3, and 1, you can make this combination.
Sì, ma questo non vale come 9.
Wait, this means...
Don't get me wrong here. I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been the hero back in the big hospital room, I'd still be saying the same thing.
The same thing? Are you...
Yeah. I'll stay behind.
Why are you acting so heroic all of a sudden? Are you some kind of idiot? No, I'm completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna have to...
Se lo voleva pestare prima.
I'm against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you either. I don't like that idea. There's gotta be other options.
I disagree as well. I can't say I care much for you being the hero.
Well, there you go, 7. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this.
Doesn't make any sense.
Aggiunge un'altra persona, il tizio morto.
Whoa, hold on a minute. I haven't said anything.
Are you agreeing? You want to leave him here?
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave 7 here.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said I don't want to leave 7 alone.
Casualmente i 2 tizi che tecnicamente abbiamo detto che hanno ucciso Snake,
What the hell are you?
What? You don't get it? I can't leave just one person. I need 2 more. 3 people, including 7. I'll be leaving behind 3 people. That's my proposal. Those are my orders.
What do you mean, orders? What the hell makes you think you can order us around? Who the hell's gonna listen?
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
3, 2, 1. See? I told you.
Huh? What? Why? What the hell is that?
The gun's from the other room.
What room?
One of the rooms behind door 6.
Ah, quello che abbiamo visto.
I should have known he was gonna do this. I should have taken the gun.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it.
Now, time for you to start following my... Ace, Lotus, congratulations. I've chosen you to come with me.
Ancora lì, ok?
Put your hands on the red. Hey, you deaf? I gave you an order. Right. Fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but...
He really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you Santa? I thought you were one of...
What?
You knew about the leaf words and the four-leaf clover.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying.
Shut up. Just shut up, you stupid... You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
Santa.
All right, assholes. What are you still standing there for? Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have all day. Oh, what's the matter? Your hearing's starting to go? Going senile, maybe?
Con il pesto pure la pastina olio e trasmissione. Ah? Non ne vuole? No.
No, qualcosa col pesto se non devi fare salsa.
Un pochino di ragù.
No, vabbè, allora pesto.
That's it. It's the only way. Please, go.
Huh?
No way.
Jumpy, what are you saying? If you stay here, you're going to be stuck, Jumpy. And so will Clover and Seven.
I know, but you don't need to worry about us. We'll figure something out, right, Seven?
Right. You just leave it to us. It's gonna piss me off to do what Santa says, but...
Don't worry about me either. There's still something I have to take. No, you can't, Ace! Lotus, don't come over! Don't worry about me, please!
Please. Go.
Facciamo un pochettino più tardi delle 8, così facciamo sempre le solite 2 ore.
Oh, all right.
Fine.
All right.
Tanto mancano circa 4 minuti.
Scanner panel.
Ah no, può essere che ci arriviamo effettivamente a fare 2 ore alle 8.
What's the hold up? What? You think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl. The red doesn't need a person, you know? All I need is the bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scan. I'm not gonna say it.
Fine.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever.
Sai perché sta facendo così? In questo modo? Se prima erano effettivamente le stesse persone e potevano già andarsene.
As soon as the door opens, you get your ass in there. Try anything stupid, and you know what happens, right?
Damn it.
Good. Go. Later.
Prima nella bara stavano bussando, che ce n'erano andati, ora non sta bussando nessuno.
So, what do you want to do, June?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
Esatto.
What the hell is that?
Shh, quiet.
Where is it coming from? Could it be?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But
What are those muscles for? For show?
you're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up and try. Damn it!
Man, it won't even budge. Not another one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out. And now.
I know that, but how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's...
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
There's nothing here.
Not making this easy, are they?
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? How can I need...
Ah, figa l'animazione in CGI. Come dopo continue. Ah, non è quello che avevamo visto? No, ok, non era quello che avevamo visto nel... Ok. Ora come faccio ad arrivare da questo lato qui? Ok, abbiamo sbloccato quello. Di questo e questo stavo dicendo, non so come come ci posso arrivare. Cioè, lo devo solo rifare e basta? E me lo sblocca? O devo fare qualcosa di particolare?
No, vabbè, Antonella, è che
Oh, ok, ok.
ti dà fastidio ricevere sempre messaggi in continuazione, però lo vuole ricevere. So, appena sentito. Grazie. Ciao, ciao.
Aspetta, aspetta, ora vediamo di cambiarle tutte le scelte. Così leggiamo anche gli altri dialoghi. Ok, qui non c'era nulla. Ottimo. Ok, dovrebbe essere in quel punto dove arriva Ace. Forse. Ah, ok. Quindi tecnicamente è qui.
Yeah, there is. You checked on us. Now get out of here. We split this stuff up for a reason. That's a lie. We didn't have to split up the work. I just want to talk to Clover alone. That's why I sent Ace to the... There's something I want to ask her, and I don't want anyone to overhear. I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around. That's why when Ace showed up again, I got a little desperate.
Oh, I apologize. Well,
Che faccio qui? Le risponde sempre la stessa, forse. Ah, le altre sono delle groups. Vabbè. Non abbiamo il tempo. Ok, era solo questo.
Vattene di là. Forza. Di là. Di là vattene. Ah.
Proviamo.
All right.
Sezione superiore? Che senso
Map of
sezione
the ship's
superiore?
interior for A deck.
Ah, dice anche queste. Ah, sono bianche, ok, nel senso che vanno a... Ok, ho capito, ho capito. Va bene, allora inizio a mettere questo. Quindi tecnicamente dovrei... penso sia questa qui.
Hey, Ju-
Thanks, but no thanks. It's kind of weird to be getting presents from another dude, you know?
Well, I won't force it on you. Sure you don't want it?
Yeah, I don't want it. Why don't you give it to Lotus?
Huh. Good at. Hey, you old bat. I just found the perfect thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Dovrebbe andare ora.
All right.
Come di prendere sto finale così. Almeno comunque di entrare nel finale.
I wonder.
Ok.
What the hell?
Come on, we gotta hurry.
Huh? Clover, what's that on your stick? Hey, Clover, what the hell's that thing on your back?
Lascia.
Is she ignoring me? For crying out loud.
Jumpy,
What's up?
we found it.
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last we found door.
Ok, effettivamente questo l'avevamo già letto.
Come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the...
Okay. That's the case.
Wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Jump, we finally made it.
Yeah, it's finally we've reached the end. But something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That 2 people is their way.
Ok.
Or third, we've only got 90 minutes left.
Hey, Junpei.
Let's go, Jump.
Yeah.
Hey.
Arriviamo di nuovo alla porta
what
9
about
e
door
salviamo.
2?
Anzi, no, salviamo qua. Ok, così ce ne manca effettivamente solo uno di bad ending. Che non so effettivamente come prendere.
Rosario, buonasera, come stai? Ti disturbo? Io ti
Comunque.
volevo dire semplicemente per quei contratti, per portarli,
Ops.
siccome so che
No.
entro fine mese dovresti...
Continuiamo domenica. Poi penso lunedì andiamo. Mi sa che andiamo avanti fino a lunedì, presumibilmente. Se continua così, perché effettivamente c'è ancora un finale che non ho idea di dove si prenda. Va bene così, dai. Buona serata e buona giornata a tutti. Ci vediamo domenica.